What is BlackmoreConnects? BlackmoreConnects, the Association for Private Equity, serves its members with the ultimate platform. It allows PE firms to meet with executives through our conference and networking events. Our events are curated for PE firms to meet face-to-face and discuss real ideas with real people.
I think what's interesting about this conference is it's an opportunity to talk directly with executives that have an investment thesis and in some cases have actually actionable deals that you can actually move on, if you will, right away. So I think it's different in that it gives you sort of a different way to think about your deal flow and a different source of deal flow. And it also helps to kind of expand your knowledge of various industries that you might be contemplating.
This is the only conference where you actually meet an executive that you otherwise would never really have an opportunity to meet with. It is truly proprietary in the sense that these are not broadly auctioned deals.
And I think being able to connect with a lot of people at the same time is helpful. So far, the people that I've met with, there could be some opportunities down the line that might make sense. I think being able to expand my network and build out relationships with folks in industries that we're not looking at right now, but may down the line, and go back from our Rolodex and say, hey, we spoke to this guy a few months ago about XYZ industry, and he may be a helpful candidate for this opportunity.
What I found beneficial about the conference is the interaction with executives that you don't get at other conferences. We're generalist, so really not industry specific, but if we see a deal come across our desk and we want to be knowledgeable on the space, this is a great way to build up your bench.
What's the difference here?
It's a relationship business. It's about interactions, face to face. You can tell right away whether you're going to connect with someone and whether their style fits with your company style. Not everyone meets that criteria. A lot did. We had 2.5, 3 hours today, and I met 10 new executives.
Okay.
For us to set that up and travel, that would take 2 weeks. So it's a huge time saver.
Here 2 times, but I plan on being here another 2 times this year.
Yeah.
I think it's just a great way to meet, really interesting people with hopefully good deals.
In this environment where deals are very competitive, to your point, you have to create a lot more value to create the returns that you're looking for that you used to generate historically, primarily through financial engineering. And really working with executives to help them diligence the idea, where they understand where the levers are that you can pull to really accelerate growth, to justify the kind of multiples that we're paying, and really help to understand, where the bone's buried, where are the opportunities, and really how do you get it to the next level.
Event perspective, I think the challenge that we always have in kind of going through the mainstream.
Mainstream
just the normal deal sourcing through investment banks and the like, is that it's coming with a defined team, and you don't always get to choose who that team is. But for us, kind of the number one success factor in investments is the CEO and the strategy and the drive. So I think this venue gives us a better opportunity to develop closer relationships with those individuals that are going to be running those companies, as opposed to the compressed time frame that you really go through in a normal process where you don't necessarily get a good feel who that team is. You might like the industry, you might like the company, but you don't really know that executive is going to be the right one to drive the business kind of going forward. So this is an alternate means to kind of get there. I think that it also has the added benefit of taking you hopefully outside of those processes where the prices are frothy. You can kind of be a little bit more disciplined in what you're paying for companies, and you're not really kind of chasing it with 100 other private equity firms in a process.
For more information about BlackmoreConnects, please visit our website, BlackmoreConnects.com.